welcome back to my channel. We're in 2025. Can you believe it? I just feel like last year went in the blink of an eye. Anyway, I hope you had a really lovely end of year. I feel like everyone's kind of on the same boat in the beginning of this year. They just want to kind of ease into it, and I am exactly in that mindset where I'm just not really trying to do too much, but just enough to like get by. Come February, then we'll like up the ante. But today is Saturday. It is about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I just came from seeing a friend. We had a really nice brunch and then had a walk in the park, and then I just went to M&S and did like a bit of a small weekend shop. I feel like I need to actually make the time to go out to like Sainsbury's or somewhere and just like do a bit of a bulk shop. Right now we're living on like Gusto, so we do Gusto for like 3 days in the week, and then the rest of the time we just kind of like make up meals. So this is like the situation today, but I think we need to be more prepared. So yeah, and I don't know if you guys have any tips of like stuff that you eat on days where you're just a bit tired and you need something quick, like usually we do a salad and salmon, but sometimes it can get really boring very, very quickly. And I feel like this year I just want to be more mindful about the stuff that I'm actually eating and making sure that I'm eating not just for taste but also for health as well. Yeah, so I hope you had a really good start to the year. I'm gonna quickly show you my like food haul, what I got from M&S. I'm actually excited to make this. We're starting with the eggs. I've got some eggs. If anyone's got any tips for like a breakfast alternative that isn't just eggs, I'm happy to hear it. I was sick of oats. I did oats for a long time and then I got sick of oats, so we've moved on to eggs. We've got some peppercorn sauce to go with the 2 steaks that we're gonna have tonight. I think I'm gonna make some steak and chips, so had to get some like roast potatoes. We've got some mango and passion fruit yogurt. Never had this before, but I thought it looked and sounded really good, so why not give it a try. Blueberries, just good. All in general to just maintain your antioxidants and just feel good and healthy. Oranges, I am at the back end of having a cold, so oranges for me are like my lifesaver. Anytime I'm starting to feel sick or I am ill, I just hop to these. These are a Mel made me do it purchase. I think she was like raving on about these in like August or even maybe before then actually. And I've just been obsessed, so had to get the tomato and jalapeno corn chips, and then just a small simple salad to go with the steak and chips tonight. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna put these away, and then yeah, we can just have a little chat. I kind of slowed down. I haven't posted since what, November? I had the whole of December off, which was amazing. I feel like sometimes you just need that time away to like do nothing for a bit and hibernate. So I had a really great time just catching up with friends, catching up with family, like the stuff that I feel like sometimes when we're busy working takes a backseat. So I had a really lovely December, had a really nice Christmas as well. Went to my partner's family home for just like the weekend before Christmas, which was really nice to spend quality time with his family and just to see how people do it differently. And then I came back to London and celebrated Christmas with my mum, so that was really nice. Saw my extended family as well for a bit, so it was really lovely. And then now it's like we're back in the swing of things and work and everything and goals. And 2025 for me, I feel like I just want to walk by faith and not by sight, and just stay in a positive like mindset, get up my fitness, just be more in tune and less like anxious. Like I feel like I'm 2024 I was really anxious just about a lot of things that I didn't even have to be anxious about. So we're leaning in to be more confident. But let me know what if you do have any goals, what they are and what they're gonna be. Like, I feel like goals are such a personal thing, isn't it? Like, and for me they change like every quarter. Like, you know, you have a goal for a whole year and by Q1 I'm like over it, you know. So I feel like I want to base my goals on like Q1, 2, 3, 4, and then, you know, if something's not working by the end of Q1, then I know that, okay, Q2 I want to focus on this other thing instead. But yeah, that's kind of like my routine that I'm going to be taking, and I want to be posting more in here. You know, it's like now I finally have the space so I can actually, you know, be using and like just having a little bit more fun. I just think sometimes when you see yourself on camera, it's just a little cringe in the beginning, and I just want to get used to it and just have a little bit more fun, like be, you know, more playful. Like the last year when I kind of ended the year, my mindset was just on less perfectionism, more just like tapping into things intuitively and figuring it out as, you know, we go along and not having it to be so perfect. And I think that is exactly the same mindset that I'm taking into Q1 of this year, just posting more regularly, having more fun, like, you know, also thinking about ways of making more interesting content as well. Like living in London, there's loads of things to do, but I think sometimes it's the energy, like, you know, when you're working 9 to 5, it's the energy to like go out on the weekend and not just want to like sleep and hibernate. So like a push and pull in that, but I'm back. This is video 1 of the new year. This is like the official new recording of 2025. My hair is out. I kind of hate my hair today. I hate and I love it. This is a style that I accidentally found when I was like running out of time, and I was like, what do I do? What if I did like a half up, half down, but then the, like when this, my two little squiggly bits in the front are back, my face just looked weird. So I was like, let's put these here, twist them out a little bit, put half of it up, and then like, you know, half of it down. So I did like some twists at the back here. I just wish it was a bit more full. That's another thing on my goal list, is just to like really invest in my hair and like hair care, which I have been, but I feel like I might need to start going to do more, like at least once a year, do a silk press and a chop. And then I usually go to like just random hairdressers to get my hair braided, but I think every time I take my hair out, I have like clumps and clumps of hair fall out. So a part of me is thinking maybe I also need to just start learning how to braid my own hair. I can braid it, but it's just never as neat as the way, like, you know, someone else would do it. But I think I just need to start being more confident with, like, you know, it might fail. I might fail over and over again, but I just have to keep trying. The thing with me is it would be from like a Friday to a Sunday. Like, I'm not the kind of person who could braid my hair in a day. So yeah, we'll see. But maybe we start bigger, like maybe not too small, like a medium size amount. So I might go on Amazon today and see if I can get like a mirror that's from the back and one at the front that I can be using. But yeah, there's loads of rambling on, but I'm excited to be filming again. This is like one of the biggest like goals for me, is just to kind of put myself out there more and just be more confident. And you know, things might not be like perfect, but hey ho, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Okay, so I actually thought that I could do a little bit of a homeware update. Nothing much has changed, but we've added a few little like bits and bobs that have kind of made the place a little bit more homey and closer to like where we'd want it to be. So We were looking for some more additional lighting, and you can see it right there. So this is a gift from my partner's parents, probably his family as a whole, to be honest. And we wanted a Noguchi lamp, but obviously, sorry, the prices of those are like crazy. So they actually found this online. I forget where the website is, but this is definitely a replica. It's not an original piece. But I will see if I can find the website and I'll link it down. It took a while to arrive, so I think it's like a warehouse that's outside of the country. It must be in Europe somewhere, because I think, yeah, it took a while. It took like a few weeks to come. So this is what the lamp looks like. Decided to put it here. Don't mind my little sick plant. My plant is not doing too well. I'm trying to figure out how to make it survive. But back to the lamp. It's kind of medium in size. The only thing that I need to do is actually go and find a new light bulb. The light bulb is like too white. It's like very hospital kind of vibes, very like stark and like, you know, kind of hurts the eye. So I need to go and find a bulb that is more so yellow toned or towards like a more neutral kind of color tone. But love it. Have put it on the dresser here with the painting that we got in Italy, and a plant here, and a candle that my cousin got me for my birthday. So yeah, so that is kind of like home update number uno. Home update number two. So home update number two is, don't mind like how crazy the table is looking. My partner's friend borrowed us this puzzle. It's got like 1,000 pieces. And guys, I'm struggling. It's taken me like forever. I keep finding things like bit by bit. I'll find like, you know, really iconic paintings, the Mona Lisa, you know, and like all that kind of stuff. This is what the image looks like. And each piece, I tell you, is just so hard to find. But challenge is not defeated. What I really wanted to show you was this candle holder. So this candle holder is from a brand that I found, I think on Pinterest. I'll write the name somewhere here. Sorry for the chaotic like backdrop. This is real life. But I thought it was so gorgeous. Sorry, I got cut off. I got a phone call. But this is a silver candle holder that I got online. I just really love it. It has this like beautiful drip effect. And I just love that it just looks like a load of metal has just like melted and just like continued to keep going. But it's chunky. It's like so heavy. And I put in a single white candle. I think like over the many months I might change the color of this. So we don't actually burn candles here, but like when we maybe have like people over, it could be a really nice ambiance. But sometimes I don't like burning candles because of like the smoke and, you know, it staining the walls and stuff like that. But I think it should be okay if it's not done like too often. But that is homeware update number two. This is home update number three. So this lamp is also part of the gift from my partner's parents to us. So it's like a housewarming kind of gift. And it came from the same company as the smaller version. So this is like the bigger version. I think it was even cheaper. I think this one was like cheaper if you added on the little one, so it's like a nice little deal together. But I'm gonna add in the link if I can find it. But it's so beautiful. The only thing about it was, of course, because it's not an original, it didn't really come with instructions, so a lot of it was just like a guessing game, just looking at what it looked like online and like trying to figure out all the parts that go together. The difference is as well, the bulb here is so much better. It's like a warm light. Let me see if I can actually turn it on. Voila. So this light is still on the white kind of side, but it's like slightly warmer. I know you can't tell on, I'm looking at it on the iPhone and it's looking a lot more like medicinal, but I promise it's like a little bit more warmer. I might also get a replaceable bulb for it as well, something that's a little bit even more yellow tone, because I think it's just more cozy that way. But I love it so much. So, you know, without all of my puzzle pieces here ruining the vibe, like I think you can kind of tell the design style that we're going for. We're kind of going for that vintage, you know, modern kind of mix, you know, a bit of Noguchi, fake Noguchi, vintage tables, some IKEA chairs, and, you know, like that mixture of like stuff that's like just that's well made, but, you know, is a mix of modern and kind of old. So that is item number 3. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, and before I actually move rooms, we are looking still for some artwork here. There is some artwork that I have found online. I'm actually going to paste it here. And I think her name is Grace London. And her work is so amazing. It'll be incredible to have a piece from her, but it's just so expensive. It's like 10 grand or something. And I just don't know. I ain't got no money like that. So I need to figure out something that can go here. It might even have to be maybe something that we make ourselves. I'm not really an artist, but I feel like I see it in my head, but I can't find it at a reasonable price for the scale. Like, I just don't think like something small would look here good. Well, I don't think something small would look good here. I think it needs to be quite like a substantial masterpiece. But yeah, let me go see if there's any more. Oh, there's one more design thing that I can update you on. So this is a small addition. So I also got this smaller version of the candle holder. So that other one that's in the living room is like a lot taller. This one is like half its size, and I just put it on my side of the bed and I love it so much. This again is not being lit, it's just more for decorative effect, but it brings me so much joy to have it next to me every single night. So yeah, that is pretty much it. And yeah, so that is pretty much the main updates for like the home stuff. I feel like I still need to see if I can source some of that artwork. If I can't find anything at a reasonable price, maybe think to do a DIY. I think I'll have a little bit more time. This will probably be a good time, actually, January, February time, to sit down and maybe do like an art experiment. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe actually I might start small, like if I do smaller tests and then, you know, like venture out and do something a little bit more complicated. But yeah, I actually think maybe I'll do a bit of art tonight, see if I can start having a little bit of inspiration. I am literally no artist. Like when I say I can barely do anything, I can't do anything. But you see, I have vision. That's the difference. I have vision, no execution. So yeah, just gonna have to go for it. But I think what we also need to do next is cover this couch. I love the color of this couch. I've always been a fan of like navy, but I just don't think it suits the space, you know, and the style that we have. I don't know. I was thinking maybe going for like a cream cover. So, you know, I would love to buy a whole new one, but couches are expensive. And there's actually nothing wrong with the couch. Like, it's very comfortable. It's still very plush. So I think maybe getting one of those covers from Amazon could be a really nice idea for like a temporary solution. And also it came with the flat, so it's not even ours really to be, you know, chucking about or whatever. So I think it'd be nice if we cover it with a, yeah, like a cream, or do we go like brown? I don't know. I need to still make some choices. And then we had our Christmas tree in this section before the end of before the beginning of the new year, and it was really nice to have a Christmas tree there. Now the Christmas tree is not there, it does feel a little bit blank. So yeah, we're not sure whether to add like another plant, maybe something bigger, like more structural. No idea, but that is the like weighing up. So yeah, so artwork needed, something to fill this gap here, cover for the sofa, maybe some different cushions and stuff as well, just to plump it up a little bit. I don't know if there needs to be any artwork to go above there. Part of me is like, maybe it can just stay empty. Like sometimes I don't like it when homes are too overly, they just got loads of stuff around. Sometimes it's nice to have like blank spaces as well. So yeah, those are the things that come top of mind. But yeah, so I'm just gonna make a cup of tea, chillax, listen to some Ariana Grande. I need to watch Wicked. I still haven't watched Wicked. I might go and watch Wicked tomorrow. Might see if I can convince someone to come with me. I've heard so many good things about it, and every time I see an interview with Cynthia and Ariana, they're making someone cry. So I'm like, I need to see this film ASAP. But I'm just so happy to be back. And hopefully you guys can help me decorate. I'm like, you know, your girl is a bit lost when it comes to home decor. I also think it's different this time because when I was living at home, my mom didn't really care about like interior and all that kind of stuff. So I had the freedom to just like test and buy stuff. And I thought that, you know, when I would meet my boo, I would be the one who's in charge of like, you know, the home and like what it looks like. But he also has a sense of style, and like he likes interior design, he likes, you know, collecting things and whatever. So it's like the both of us. So this style, come like a year ago, I wouldn't have been into like this kind of table, you know, before I met him. And then now I'm just a vintage girly. I'm like, who have I become? So trying to find the balance between the mid-century, modern, you know, Japandi kind of style, and staying authentic. You know, I'm like, should we do African art or something? In my head, it would be amazing if I could have like some photography like this. So like this right here is like my dream kind of like photography to have up here. Like I'm hoping I'm editing in some really cool stuff here. But yeah, the moolah to have photography like that, it does cost a shit ton of money. So yeah, I might have to maybe just make a trip back to Zambia and, you know, do some creative stuff, because my god, hey, we're in the wrong business clearly. But yeah, let me stop rambling, let me make a cup of tea and start editing, listen to some music, and yeah, rock and roll. But I hope you guys are having an amazing start to the year. Let's get it, guys. We get it together.